What is up, Capricorn? How are you guys doing? It is time for your bonus reading for April 2024. When I do bonus readings, what I'm looking for is details, situations, or scenarios that, for whatever reason, did not make it into the main monthly reading. So for those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, all you got to do is look down there in the description of this video, and that's where you'll find all the information that you need as far as how to go about doing that. But let's jump into this. I'm starting these off with the next person coming in. The next soul contract due to come in for Capricorn. Let's get a general energetic overview of how that situation looks. Let's see. Ooh, King of Cups. So far, so good. Four of Wands. Ooh. Okay. Hierophant. Queen of Cups reversed, though. Okay. Man, it's looking pretty solid right now. It is. But one thing, here's something I've been seeing come through for almost everybody. Like at least the last 3 or 4 signs. You're a little bit reluctant to open up to this person right away. A little bit reluctant. For whatever reason, I don't know. So far, it's looking really good, though. It's looking really good. I think you just want to kind of keep your head on straight and make sure that this person is all about it. Now, this very first spread here is not the end-all, be-all gospel of truth yet. But so far, this person's looking pretty solid. King of Cups, King of Wands, Four of Wands, Hierophant. Yeah, I think you'll be a little bit apprehensive in the beginning, but it's not going to take you long. It's not going to take you long to realize that this person means business. And then, you know, you will eventually end up letting your guard down and jumping headfirst into this. It won't take long. It won't take long. This will be long term. Okay, that's all I can say with this spread here. Is there anything else? Could be a Libra for some of you. Also have 2 Taurus cards, Aquarius and Leo here. All right, well, let's see how this person feels about you, what their energy looks like, what their intentions are. Let's see. What's this person's true feelings, energy, and intentions? Okay, 4 of Pentacles. So they are holding their cards close to their chest, so to speak, if you'd want to word it that way. Okay, 4 of Wands again, though, but they do see a very golden opportunity with you, though. Now, they are carrying a little bit of past vibrational baggage, but they are not trying to reconcile with anybody from the past. And so if you hear that they were fresh out of a relationship, which it seems like in today's dating world, everybody out there dating is fresh out of a relationship, you know, because it's so easy to get a relationship at the click of a button now. Most people, when they come together, one, the other, or both of them are fresh out of something, you know. But, you know, I think some of you are going to find out this person did just recently walk away from someone. They are continuing to walk away from this. They are not trying to go back to anybody that they've been with. They are ready to start new and start fresh. They see something very special in you, something very unique. And while they're a little bit apprehensive too, they're still willing to give this a shot. Could be a Gemini for some of you. I got Leo and Cancer here. Looks solid, man. It looks solid. Let's see how things play out. Let's see the outcome for the first month. What's the outcome for the first month with Capricorn and the next person coming in? What's the outcome for the first month? Communication. You all are spending a lot of time talking and getting to know each other. Looks kind of like a lighthearted connection in the beginning. We're trying to just start off as forming a friendship, you know, going out, hanging out, and partying, and going out with friends, and trying to kind of keep it light, you know. But the feelings are getting very, very heavy, very, very, very heavy, and I think that scares you just a little bit, freaks you out just a little bit. But I'm thinking that 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, it's not going to take too long before you realize that this really is the real deal. Hopefully, see, I'm seeing that you're walking a thin line here. This right here, this energy, it doesn't matter who you're dealing with. Even if you're dealing with your divine life partner, too much of this energy could make things go south. I don't think that's happening. I'm just letting you know that. Just letting you know that. I think this is more than likely going to be something long-term and successful, though. I think so. I think so. What's the advice? What is the advice? Chariot reversed. Okay, don't walk away from this. No, I think that pretty much keep doing what you're doing. Remain patient and remain balanced. But just make sure, the only thing that I would say is make sure that you're not holding and maintaining that energy for too long. There's nothing wrong with being apprehensive. There's nothing wrong with being on the safe side. There's nothing wrong with taking precautions and whatnot. But one thing I kind of see some people doing sometimes is they will stay like locked in that energy. And you know, they're too cautious so that even after this person starts showing and proving over and over and over again that, yo, I'm not going to do that. I'm not giving you any reason to believe that I'm going to do that. But they still stay with their guard up. You know, it's almost like they're looking for it. And if you cross the line over that threshold into pretty much telling the universe that you're looking for it and that you want to see some sort of signs that this person can't be trusted, eventually, worst case scenario, you will even end up inventing something that's not even there and sabotaging it. Now, I don't think it's going to get that bad for you. So I'm not trying to scare you. I just want to let you know what could happen if you don't, you know, monitor your vibration, monitor your frequency. And after a certain point, be like, okay, well, this person's checking off all the boxes. I'm going to go ahead and let my guard down and step into this and open up and be vulnerable, you know? All right, let's see what's going on with you and the person that you're actually thinking about. What's happening in April with Capricorn and the person on their mind? The person you're actually interested in. What's happening there? Is a new start in love happening? Is a relationship starting? What's going on there? 7 of Cups reversed. Man, dude. Wow, it's telling me that you ain't got eyes for nobody else but this person. And that's good. I mean, that is good. That is the way to go about connecting with somebody. Because, you know, I got news for you. If you're even thinking about somebody else, then the person that you're thinking about is not your actual person, you know? And I mean, even this isn't a guarantee that they are your person. It's still much better to go into a connection being focused on one person than to just have it up in the air like, well, who is it then? Maybe it's this person. Maybe it's that person, you know? Like sometimes people will come to me for a reading and they'll say, who am I supposed to be with? This person or this person? And I'll have to tell them, neither of them. Neither of these people are your actual person. If either of those people were your actual person, you wouldn't give two shits about the other. You know? So, anyway, I kind of trailed off on that a little bit. That is good, though, that you ain't got eyes for nobody but this person. That's good. But the Seven of Pentacles. So, still wondering whether or not you should continue trying to work towards this. This person's taking their slow-ass, sweet-ass time. I feel like this person has to make a decision and they're not doing it. You may end up starting to kind of believe that this person may only be in this for a sex-based connection, maybe. Because it just does not seem like they have feelings for you. You have an intuitive feeling that they have an interest and feelings for you, but you don't have any evidence to prove it. It's like what you feel and what you see are two different things with this person. So there's a lot of mixed messages and mixed signals coming through when it comes to this whole situation here. So, but you're still not walking away from it though. Still not walking away. Well, tension's starting to build here in this situation too. And you probably already knew that. I think a lot of you already knew that tension is building. Let's see how they feel about you. Capricorn's love interest. How do they feel about you? What are their true intentions? Seven of Pentacles. They feel the same way you feel. They don't know whether or not they want to put forth the work in this connection either. Judgment reverse. So they can't make up their mind. They can't make up their mind. I think they are attracted to you. They are very attracted to you. They are willing to put forth work, energy, and effort to work on a successful relationship. But I think where this person's coming from is they know that a relationship requires two people working on it. And this person isn't convinced that being with you is worth the work. Like whether or not you're going to work on it too. Now, I'm not saying that you are or you're not. I'm just saying this is from their perspective. They don't know if being with you is worth the work and the effort. They're willing to. They just don't know if it's worth it. I'm willing to as long as it's worth it. As long as I'm very sure that this could grow and blossom into something successful, then yeah, I'll absolutely put forth the work and the effort towards this. But I don't know. I don't even know. I can't tell. I can't tell whether or not being with you would be worth all that work. But I'll tell you one thing I don't have. The only cups I have on the table are the Four of Cups reversed, Seven of Cups reversed. So what that means is I'm not seeing anything here indicating an emotional connection. Not really. It's like they want a healthy, successful, long-term relationship. They are attracted to you. They just don't know whether or not it would work. Well, let's see the outcome here. Is a relationship going to be attempted between the two of you? Are the two of you even getting together, coming together? How's this playing out? What's the outcome? What is the outcome here? Oh, Four of Wands reversed. Well, if somebody doesn't make a decision here real soon, the universe is going to slam the door shut on this situation. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking that, hang on, Nine of Swords. There's too much inaction here. And if somebody doesn't make a move here soon, if somebody doesn't make a decision, then it's going to be too late. What's the advice then? What's the advice? Ooh, Ten of Swords. Death card, Ten of Swords. Well, I'm going to bend this advice a little bit. To tell you straight up what the tarot is saying, the tarot is saying end it and surrender. But I'm not going to say that. How about this? At least give this person a fair chance. Some of you may already have. That's the only reason that I could assume that the tarot is saying time to walk away and give up on this is because a lot of you probably already have given this person a fair chance. You've probably already had that conversation with them. We've probably already talked about this. But for those of you who haven't, before you walk away from this, at least give them one last chance. We're either doing this or we're not. I'm not waiting around on you. And at some point, you got to draw the line and stand up for yourself. That's the only thing that I can say. If you've already done that, if you've already talked to this person, if this person already knows that they need to make a decision and you're just hanging around waiting on them, then you got to walk away. But for those of you who haven't, I would advise that you bring that up and we have that conversation. All right, let's see what's happening with the person from the past. Person from the past. Past person Capricorn is asking about. Now, if you're not asking about a past person, this is not for you. Oh. The Page of Wands jumped out right there. Some of you may be dealing with somebody that's a lot younger than you, possibly. But even if they're not a lot younger than you, I still think this person is a lot less mature than you. Chariot reversed, High Priestess. Ooh, we got that Eight of Cups reversed there. So I think that the two of you are going to briefly reconnect. I think so. But we got this Seven of Cups here. So Five of Wands reversed, Eight of Cups reversed. Maybe you all are coming back together just to clear the air and get closure. I'm not seeing a reconciliation here, though. I'm not seeing a reconciliation. At least not an attempt on their part. Maybe you, I don't know, some of you may be hoping for a reconciliation, but I don't see an attempt on their part. I think this is going to be an opportunity for the two of you to clear the air. I think they want to clear the air with you. They want to, not necessarily make things right, but clear the air. Clear the tension, you know. There's so much conflicting energy in this spread here. Let's see this person's feelings and intentions. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What are their true feelings, their true intentions? Seven of Pentacles. So they feel like they are the ones. And I know you ain't gonna like hearing this. You're gonna be like, what? Hear me out. They feel like they're the ones that put forth all the work and the effort. That's how they feel. And I already know, you're like, what? They didn't put forth no work. What the fuck? Don't shoot the messenger here. But they feel like they're the ones that did everything. They're the ones that put forth all the work and the effort. I think what it is they're still mad that things didn't turn out their way. Is what I think it is. They're still upset that things didn't turn out their way. Like I said, Page of Wands again. I think this person's just incredibly immature. So maybe to try to give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe in their mind, they did put forth a lot of work, energy, and effort. But if you have somebody that's not even mature enough to even understand how to put forth work and effort on a relationship, then that's going to look and sound so totally ludicrous. But I think in this person's mind, they genuinely feel like they gave it their all. I think they feel that way in their mind. Now, I'm not saying that they did. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that in their mind, they think they did. You see what I'm saying? Especially, and I know this isn't all of you. This may only be one of you, possibly two. But if you're dealing with somebody who's a lot younger than you, like a lot, 10, 20 years younger than you, believe it or not, I wouldn't say those readings come through all the time, but they're not as uncommon as you would think. You know, on the fairly decent occasion, I'll get a reading from somebody saying, I'm dealing with somebody who's 15 years younger than me, right? They're 20 something and I'm 40 something. And it's like, no, no. Now, again, I know that's not all of you, but I feel like it's probably one or two of you. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think they do really just want to clear the air with you. I don't think they're trying to actually get back with you with the Empress reverse there, but they do want to clear the air. They do think about you all the time. They want closure, is what they want. So what's the advice here? What is the advice? Two more shuffles, two more. Okay. Okay, it's going to be, I think it's going to be very, very important that you all close this out. Because it's time for a very, very important soul connection to come in. And you carrying this baggage with this person is blocking and preventing your actual person from coming in. It's blocking and preventing it. So here's what I would say. Don't waste a bunch of time trying to get this person to see your perspective. Don't waste a bunch of energy on that, okay? People can only see things from their level of perception. And again, I know a lot of you may strongly disagree with how this person feels. I get it. But in their little mind, they did everything that they could to the best of their ability. In their mind. Don't waste all this energy trying to force them to see why they're wrong. Okay? See, here's the thing. When you're dealing with somebody like that, especially if it's somebody younger than you, somebody in their 20s, one of these days, they'll look back and realize they were wrong. One of these days. Once they go through enough life experiences and they get enough wisdom under their belt, they'll look back and they'll see that they were wrong. But they have to see that themselves. Now, most of the time, when you have somebody like that, who is just so clearly erroneous in their thinking as far as what it was that happened between the two of you, you got to let them go out there and keep repeating, oh, you think it was me? Okay, I can't wait until you get in your next relationship. Can't wait. Can't wait. Because you're going to keep going through the same thing and the same thing and the same thing and the same thing with person after person after person after person after person. And at some point, it's going to click in your head. Oh, shit, maybe it's me. Right? Sometimes you have to let people go off and learn that on their own. So don't waste a bunch of energy trying to get this person to see things from your perspective. Don't waste a bunch of energy trying to get them to understand where you're coming from and why you did what you did and what all you've been through. They're not going to grasp that. They're not going to comprehend that. If they want to clear the air, clear the air. Clear the air. Say, yo, I'm sorry that things turned out the way they did. You know, that's a bummer. But I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. No ill will coming from me. You know, I hope you stay blessed on your journey, and just leave it at that. That's all you can really do. And then I promise you, one of these days, they'll end up seeing that you were right. They will, eventually, later on down the line. Whenever they get into their next relationship and experience the same problem, and then get into another one and experience the same problem with that person, and then another one and experience the same problem with that person. Eventually, it's going to click in their head. Okay? You just got to let that happen naturally and organically on its own. All right? All right, well, I feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.